Hey guys, it's Mark here, and not entirely sure how to start this video actually. So if you guys remember back to the kind of, well, yesterday essentially, where I was basically uploading nothing but Minecraft, and then I thought, you know what, this is getting old. And there was an issue with episode 6, and that I kept losing connection to the Nintendo network, and I decided to just upload the footage anyway because I was bored that day. And we decided to take a look at my laptop, which all of you should know by now is a potato. Couldn't even get to the desktop. Well, I decided, since I can't think of anything else, how about we go for round 2 against this thing? Because basically there's this game coming out, if you guys don't know, it's the Escapists 2. And from the gameplay, it looks like a game I would really enjoy, and so I just want to check it out on Steam, and so we're going to try and do that with this piece of crap. Now, you can already see right away the background. Like I've said before, I'm a big fan of Camilla Cuvis, so she painted this amazing artwork of Frisk, and I've just put it as my background, and I just realised my phone's off-centered because I'm trying to use selfie mode when I'm trying to record something else. It's a bit awkward. Actually, I can kind of see the phone's reflection. Alright, there we go. So yeah, huge fan of her work, so I decided I need to instantly put this as the desktop for my laptop. It was also the background for my phone, but I've since changed it to this picture of Undyne she did. And it's just phenomenal. She should actually, like, someone like a professional studio should like employ her to do some sort of animated movie, because this is something else, guys. Anyway, enough about the badassery that is Camilla Cuvis's artwork. So we're at the desktop, but see, we've just clicked on that, and it's gonna take forever and a day to load. Yeah, so it's currently downloading, like, an update for Steam or something. It's been doing this for, like, 6 months now, because I haven't used it for that long, because I've just completely given up on it. But I thought it might make a fairly entertaining video, so, actually, what I'm talking about, you're just staring at a blank screen, waiting for something to happen, and then it doesn't happen. Come on. Hopefully you can hear the mouse repeatedly clicking over and over, and it just not doing anything. Like, you can tell Frisk is annoyed at this. Right. I just don't know what to do. Like, this is actually an issue. Cause I just want to look at, like, the game details, and then maybe just look at the original Escapists. Because I've seen loads of Let's Plays of both those games, and it just looks really fun, and I want to play it, but A, Escapists 2 is not out yet, and B, I do not yet have the money to afford a Nintendo Switch to play the game. Ah, there we go, finally it's up. So yeah, you can probably tell why I never use this. Apart from videos, that is. So yeah, this is just, it can get really stressful. I really miss the days where it could actually play through Team Fortress 2, despite how many times it froze and that one scout finished me off because of the lag. And whenever someone blames the lag, it just sounds like they're not good at the game, and they're just trying to shift the blame onto something like, I know when I'm not good at a game. Team Fortress 2, I'm only really good as a pyro, because when it comes to this kind of game, I absolutely suck at aiming my shots, and so pyro is like the perfect class for me. And if I'm teamed up with a medic, like my friend, I won't say his name, but a fellow YouTuber, we'll just say that, he plays medic a lot, and when we work together, we can just tear through sentries at times. Right, what was I originally going on about? Oh yeah, this thing doesn't really work, and I really miss the day where it could actually handle playing something. I remember downloading Block and Load, purely because it looked kinda cool, and a lot of my friends were playing it because they kinda grew out of TF2. And my first ever game, we were in the build period, right, where we were supposed to construct our base. I didn't actually make it to the fight area because it crashed on me, and whenever I tried to boot it up, it would just instantly kick me back out again. Wait, did it go? Okay, it's gone. We might be getting somewhere. This is exciting. Sorry, I had to shake the phone just for dramatic effect. Okay, that opened much quicker actually, or was that the other thing? Okay, it was Chrome. Oh, blue ring. That's not a good sign. It's never a good sign when it lasts for this long. And it... oh my god. Yep, I'm definitely gonna stick to consoles. I really hope that, because I've applied for a job at like some pub. I won't tell you where because obviously personal details and all that. But I really hope they hire me so I can actually make some money so I can replace this piece of junk. Let me try... see, even that takes ages. Wow. Okay, it can actually type. It took a while to delete that. Yeah, sorry. I apologise for my immaturity. I just wanted to type a random word. Just to see if it would work. So sorry you guys had to see that. Minimize that. Oh yeah, it looks like it's actually doing stuff now. But we're not gonna try and go anywhere near TF2 because that's just gonna curl over and die if we try something like that. Something so intense and so dramatic as opening a game. We're opening this, which is like for like thousands of games to purchase and play and manage and all that, and also it doubles as a social media. Steam is amazing. If you don't have Steam, you should really get it. It's quite something. Yeah, if you have a laptop, get Steam as well because it is just the godsend for gamers everywhere, essentially. What was I going to say? I don't know. I don't think I was even going to say anything, and I'm just trying to fabricate stuff to make this more interesting, because it's basically just a podcast while looking at a dysfunctional laptop. That's basically all this is at this point, I admit it. You guys probably get really bored of that, so let's try and look at some other stuff. Not sure what though. It's making noise now. That's another thing. Whenever I oh geez, that's way too close. Whenever I try and use this thing and then I just give up on it, then that night it will just make a bunch of noise, and I'm like, I'm really starting to hate myself for trying that, because then I have to deal with all the way through the night, and I could still get to sleep. Like, it's not as big a noise to disrupt my sleep, but it's a tad irritating. It's like when you take your best shoes to go for a walk on a beach and then you just cannot get the sand out of them. There's always that last little bit. I don't like sand. It's coarse, rough, and irritating, and I'm sorry, I'm not going to finish that quote because I know how torture it is for anyone who is a fan of George Lucas, because, like, I personally, I know you guys are probably going to absolutely hate me for this, but I like the prequels. I'm sorry. Like, a lot of the Lego Star Wars sets I have are prequels. Like, you have the Spider Droid, you have the tanks for the battle droids. I just love the battle droids in particular, and love to, like, build armies of them, and the clone troopers. And also, Darth Maul, guys, who can forget him? He was an absolute badass. Even if he got instantly killed, but still. It wasn't all that bad. We're mainly looking at Jar Jar here. Right. Back to the subject of this thing won't bloody work. Apologise for language again. But I'm a grown-ass. Well, actually, no, I'm not. I will be in 2 years. Well, closer, 1.5. Whatever. I'm a teen. I got a mouth. I'm gonna use it for all sorts. Even that stuff. Deal with it. There's something in my ear. Oh, it's just hair, because I have loads of it. Look how much it is. It's like a bird nest up here. Right. Jeez, I just got really thirsty for some reason. Hang on. That's much better. Wow, has this thing already hit 10 minutes? I didn't realise that. I guess I'll end it off because we're clearly not getting anywhere. It's like 5 minutes later and still nothing has happened. Yeah, nothing. Right, I guess that's going to be the end of it, because otherwise we're just going to be here for the full 15, aren't we? So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have no idea why you would. It was incredible. It's probably the most boring video I've done so far. Aside from my commentary, it's when actually nothing happens, I notice my commentary it's less dry, and I actually have like stuff to say. So maybe I should do more videos on boring stuff, and then I can actually my speech improves, or I should just be better at speaking. That's another solution. Oh jeez, I didn't even realize. Sorry, phone's jiggling because. Does anyone have that thing where if you have your foot at a certain position, it like shakes on its own? I'm sure some of you will at least know what I'm talking about. My sister doesn't know, but I don't really blame her. It only happens to certain people. Just like some people can't do this, which must suck for Star Trek fans. I'm not personally. Right, sorry, I was trying to end the video and then I just went on this tangent. That's me for you. So yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed it. I won't blame you if you don't, because I personally, I wouldn't for something like this. Also leave a dislike, because then I know I need to improve my content, which I've already done with, you know, the whole Minecraft overkill thing, so I actually do adjust my content. So if you want me to, then just raise your hand. Well, not actually, because I can't be able to see it. Put a comment down or something, I don't know. If you like my content a lot and you want to see more of it, then feel free to subscribe. Which is optional, obviously. You don't have to click the button. It's just there. It's like I can press this or not, but I kind of want to, so I'm going to. Like that. I guess that's it then. I guess I'll end this off. So, thank you for watching. Goodbye.